name is Sienna. I'm 17 years old and I'm a junior attending Deer Valley High School. I'm here today because I've been personally impacted by both gun violence and domestic violence, and I'm here to say enough. In February of 2017, one of my cousins was shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend while working in Avondale. She was taken from her 2 children and her family by this senseless act of violence. If you didn't already know, domestic violence is a common thread among the perpetrators who commit mass shootings, such as the one in Parkland. Nicholas Cruz was known to have stalked and threatened to kill his ex-girlfriend. Looking at the tragedy in Parkland and the tragedy that impacted my family personally, I can't help but wonder, what if we had legislation that ensured that because of both of these perpetrators had a history of domestic violence, they were legally prohibited from accessing firearms? What if policymakers did a better job of proposing legislation that made the safety of students a priority? What if we had the education to understand the root causes of why people choose to exert power-based violence over others? What if we had curriculum that taught us how to prevent abuse before it starts? What if I told you we do? Last year, the organization Bloom 365 presented their healthy relationship curriculum in my health class. The organization teaches young people how to spot the red flags of teen dating abuse and explain the ways in power and control can lead to an unhealthy relationship. Before Bloom 365, I knew very little about teen dating abuse, let alone the link between gun violence and domestic violence. Bloom 365 taught me that nationally, 1/3 of teens will experience teen dating abuse, either physically, emotionally, or verbally before they turn 18. Because of Bloom 365, I realized that I too have experienced violence with somebody I thought I loved. I was manipulated and brainwashed to believe that this is what love is. Love is not bruises. Love isn't pain. Love isn't supposed to feel dangerous. Love isn't insults. Love isn't bloody noses. Love isn't black eyes. Healthy relationships consist of equality and freedom, not power and control. And I believe that if more people understood that, we'd have a culture rooted in love and not fear. Violence wears many masks. It lurks in the hallways of elementary and high schools. It fits between the teeth of abusers. It can be handheld and sold at conventions, and so much more. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary. The evil it does is permanent." Evil and violence have no place in the schools, hospitals, theaters, nightclubs, and every other place in America we have seen it carry out. And we as a nation, as a movement, and as students with a voice, have to hold legislators accountable to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again.